Alrighty, my friends. I think we are back. And I can't believe I missed a present from Santa Shogi earlier. Shogi, if you're still there, thank you. Shogi donated 25 bucks to the Christmas caroling stream. Santa Shogi, the most generous, one of the most generous people for the stream. Thank you for that, Shogi. If you're there, you're probably lurking and working, but that is awesome. We're really close to hitting our stretch goal. I'm very excited about that, to do 2-hour stream. One thing I keep not mentioning, because it always happens right as I get up, I'm pretty sure one of the wires is not very well shielded, and I think it's the HDMI extension cord from my gaming PC all the way around to my capture card way over by my streaming PC. And sometimes the screen goes black when I get up, and I think it's because of static electricity from my foot or something, or me bumping a cable. So if the screen goes black, you all let me know if it doesn't come back because of that. But I think it's just an unshielded wire or something, so sorry about that. Okay, what are we doing? We are aluminum. We are getting aluminum going here. I set up porta potties and a censored abomination in between. Alright. Do I have a bunch of concrete on me? I have a bunch of aluminum on me. Did I fill up the aluminum here? Not yet. But I need a bunch of concrete. Smells that. Hey, oh my gosh! Ramsey's with 90 bucks. Did that just hit our goal? I think you might have just hit our goal. Well, there we go. Support for starving musicians. Well, me and my fellow starving musicians very much appreciate it. And that is GG Cookie Time stretch goal met. So we're going to be doing a 2-hour Christmas stream now. Thank you, Ramses, Ramstein, Rams Amazing, Rams America, Ramton America. I don't know. That is awesome, sir. Must have been inspired by Santa Shogi or something. Once it goes black, we come back. Yes. Just like that. We're going for 3-hour stream. Probably not. 2-hour Christmas caroling stream, I think will be fun. 3 hours, we could do it, and we do 3-hour gigs, but they start to get tedious, and I don't want it to be tedious. So, I doubt I'll go for 3 hours. I'm not going to take down the goal till the end of the stream, because if people want to give more money, that's always appreciated, because, you know, that would go to help me pay rent. But I'm not planning on trying to make for a 3-hour stretch goal or anything like that. Like I said, we could do it, but I also feel like it might be a bit much for my singers, because we might... Usually what I end up doing is I choose a day where we already have gigs, and this is a gig that we can do before or after another gig. And if I, you know, set us up for a 3-hour gig right after another hour or 2-hour gig, that might be a bit much. Stretch goal to pay rent, or Rand wears a bikini during the Christmas stream. I don't know that anybody would want to see that. I don't know about that. Hot tub stretch goal. Goodness gracious. Let's see. What I do have to figure out is where my trucks are going to go here for this new area. Do I want to use this as a centralized street? I think I do, actually. I think I want this to be a central street for the trains here, and they'll load on this side. Hope if I don't bump into anything with my future Rand driving attempts. You could be wearing a bikini right now and we wouldn't know. I can assure you I am not wearing a bikini right now. I can assure you I have never worn a bikini. to my memory, to my knowledge. Reassure us. No, I'm not pulling up my shirt to show you my non-bikini wearing self right now. Okay. And I find it disturbing that you would ask, honestly. I find it disturbing you would ask me to do that, but, you know, it is Twitch. I go commando. What? I will neither confirm nor deny that I go commando. Okay, let's see. So, unloading station for this guy is going to be right here. Can we buy the other singing minstrels drinks for the Christmas stream? Well, Miao Zedong, yes. Because how that's going to work is, now that we've finished our stretch goal, I'm going to be updating the donation that to say that all donations received during the Christmas stream will be split between me and my fellow singers as tips. So if anybody wants to donate during the Christmas caroling stream, just like we did last time, it will be evenly split between me and my singers as like tips for the stream, because that's how I've done it. That's how we do our normal gigs, and that's how I plan on doing this, so that anybody who tips, it'll be not just giving me money, it'll be giving my fellow singers and me tips for Christmas singing. You like that I'm making the narrowest part the highway? Yeah, I know, right? That right there is gonna go through. But this should give plenty of space that I can like go here, pick up, and then go back to here. Because this is like a full lane here. I might need to redo my lines, to be honest. Have like a yellow line for the very middle line, and then do a white line in the middle for loading and unloading. Raise your hand if you're also commando. Flurchin raises his hand. All right, well done. Well done. You want to make sure it goes to alcohol, though, and not spent frivolously. Well, you'll be happy to know. This is something we talk about sometimes around rehearsals and stuff, is we often will have... No, I think I do want this wider. Well, not often, but occasionally, rarely, we will have gigs where it'll be that's like some rich people's party. And they're like, stick around afterward, have a drink. And we have had singers be like, okay. And they'll stick around and have a drink after the gig and just chill out at a Christmas party for some, you know, usually rich people. Not a lot of non-rich people who hire us to do some Christmas caroling, that's for sure. And have a drink or seven, you know, something like that. This is gonna be, what do I call these? Aluminum concrete loading. Aluminum loading truck station. Aluminum loading truck station. This is gonna be load. We need to get this fuel. This. This. And splitter. I think that'll work. This will be going through some stuff. That does not reach, apparently. Where's the inn? The inn is on that side. A vehicle is in the way. Okay, vehicle. Let's make this go above this then. Let's look a little less goofy. Hopefully that will reach. Really? Really? That should totally reach. Alright, well, there's that lined up. I think so. No, over 1. There. Your audience is probably the poorest group to hire for the carolers. Your audience is probably the poorest group to hire the carolers. Not sure I understand that statement. Are you talking about when we do it on stream or when we get hired by people? I don't understand that statement. Sorry. There we go. That should deliver the coal. This is in the way. Sorry, truck. My fault. What are you doing, truck? I know I never drove like that. I never drove like that. It's good for morale in the band of merry minstrels. The drinking, let them cook. Rush hour in the extraction zone. We're definitely not the most washed audience to hire the Rainy Man. Will there be any Gregorian chant pieces performed in the Christmas stream? No, there will not be Gregorian chant. Although we do have one song that I would say is a little chant-like. That starts off with tenor and bass unison duet that everybody knows called... what is that piece? O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. So it's got like a kind of sparse intro that I wouldn't call Gregorian chant, but has some, you know, chant-like qualities to it. There's a Gregorian chant. You're saying there's a Gregorian chant. Wow, ba-dum-bum. Psh, good one. You're definitely not rich IRL. You contributed to hiring you all. You assume that most on the stream are middle class. It's probably true. That's probably... I guess that's what you're saying, is that most of the people who do support aren't like rich people or anything. They're just people who have some disposable income and like to support the stream. And I 100% appreciate every little bit and agree that you're probably right about that. I mean, rich is relative anyway. To me, somebody who has any amount of disposable income, I feel like you could argue that they're rich. But they're not really rich in that they can buy whatever they want at any time. It depends on your description of rich. So I bet you there are many people in the world who I consider very wealthy who don't consider themselves rich. Because they're like, well, I don't have as much money as Bezos. I'm not even close to rich. It's kind of like saying happiness. Happiness is like a sliding scale, right? The puns flow in the Satisfactory. I don't care because I'm already rich. I am so rich, let me tell you. I can't even tell you how rich I am. Okay. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to deliver this here. Okay, some of these things I don't think connected correctly, but we'll find out. I'm no Elon, I know, right? I'm rich in exposure bucks. And that's what I'm rich in, exposure bucks. There it is. The most useless type of bucks, let me tell you. You could argue that I'm rich. I'm richer than some rich person because I have more viewers on Twitch. That means I'm rich. Sadly, being rich in viewers does not necessarily equate to rich in dollars. So. About right there, I think. Which the rich in dollars is the part that I'm, you know, wishing I had going on. I think I need to do that. It's definitely a relative in your opinion. Hey, Paul, what's up? Rich in gratitude. Yeah, rich in gratitude. Wait, I don't think I did that right. No, I did that right. I'm rich in friendship and imagination. I have infinity imagination dollars. I'm Twitch rich. Twitch rich. There probably are some people that are like Twitch rich, which would be like, I don't know, Asmongold or something. Oh, this placement's gonna be. I don't know what the distance is. Is it just? Can I fit one in between these guys? One and an extra space. So one and an extra space. You're not accusing me of wealth, but you assume most people here live inside, have a car, have enough food, good internet. It's not the worst. True. And compared to like a homeless person, I probably am rich. Because I have a car, I have internet, I have a computer, I can stream for a living. So it really is relative. Even if I feel like I'm poor because my rent is basically my entire paycheck of every month, I have an apartment and I can pay rent. So this one, I feel like there's something off with a couple of these. Let me check them. You ready for the Christmas stream for the drummer, Little Drummer Boy? That's the name of the song, Little Drummer Boy. Popular one, that's for sure. Wait, they're all moving. They're all moving. Why was one of those things not looking like it was going? What's happening? Are they all flowing? Okay, they're all flowing. That was weird. That was weird. I thought I saw one not going. Is it a lullaby? Come, they told me, pa-dum-pum-pum-pum. Is it a lullaby? Crap, I think I'm very slightly misaligned here. I don't know that I would call it a lullaby. I don't know that I would call it a lullaby. It might technically be a lullaby. You know what? I think I did get off by one space here. No, it's actually lined up here, but the problem is that the input is not perfectly centered. So I'd have to move this over if I want the input to be perfectly centered. I think I'd rather have it lined up with the truck and have the input just slightly off, I think. So I'd say it's arguably a lullaby. It's very pretty, but I don't know that I'd call it a lullaby. Because, you know, the quintessential lullaby is, I think, was written by Brahms. The da 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 da. That's a lullaby. I think it's even called something lullaby, but I don't think I'd call Little Drummer Boy technically a lullaby. Who was the drummer kid? So, you know, like most Christmas songs, it's about Jesus. Little Drummer Boy has no biblical reference, though. It's like, you know, the Jesus is in the stable after he's born, and the wise men bring him gifts. And the story of Little Drummer Boy song is when the shepherds and all the poor people come to see the baby, there's a little drummer boy, a little kid who's like some poor child who says, I have no gift to bring, parumpa-pum-pum, fit for to give a king, parumpa-pum-pum, parumpa-pum-pum. So I'll play for him. I'll play my best. So it's him performing for baby Jesus. That's basically the story. Performing for baby Jesus. Yeah, it's like a stable boy or like a shepherd that knows how to play the drums or something. You know, it's a starving artist. A story of a starving artist. It's fan fiction in song form. There you go. Fan fiction in song form. That's the way to say it, I guess. All right. There we go. So now, did I 540 per minute is how much stuff we're bringing here. Aluminum. How's the water? I'll go check soon. I want to get the aluminum delivery started here. Soon, TM, soon. $5.40 a minute. Aluminum ingots. So what I'll do is I'll get the truck delivery for aluminum loop going, and then we'll go check on how the water's doing. It's a good reminder. Turn this around. Turn the thing around. Dee 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 dee. Kid is a hustler just carrying around a full drum kit. Yeah. Full drum kit. I'm sure that's what he had. Alright. You should have... Okay, you should be good. My E is not working. I cannot open this for some reason. I can drive it. Okay, it's got fuel. Alright. So... I'm going to wait till that truck goes, and then we're going to start the recording here. As that guy moves. Start right now, actually, because we got to wait for the loading. Start recording. Load. Another truck's not coming. To be fair, he could have just not had a gift because he had no heads up. You know, sometimes you go to a party and don't realize it's a gift-bringing party, you know? Could be right about that. All right. Loading is done. Let's go. Time to go deliver some aluminum. It's funny, speaking of Christmas and Christmas carols and stuff, I have a cousin who lives in California who is all about show business. He's like done production on shows and big into like musical theater stuff like that. And he has a podcast, and it's like the Christmas podcast or something like that. And it's him and a friend who do this podcast where it's all about Christmas. Shogi might enjoy it, actually, being the defender of Christmas. And I see clips of his Christmas podcast on Facebook, since, you know, he's my cousin, I'm friends with him. And one of them was a blind... What was it? It was a Christmas tier list. A blind tier list. Has anybody seen any of these blind tier lists that I think have gotten popular recently? I've seen a couple of them. Basically, you make a tier list of something based on a subject, but you don't know what every thing that's going to show up on the tier list is until they tell you each thing. And so he had to create a top 10 tier list blind of Christmas things while this co-host was giving him subjects. And one of them was like, okay, Santa. Oh, man, I don't know if I should put Santa first or not because what if Jesus is one of them? And so the very final one was Jesus, and he put Jesus as the top of the tier list. It was really funny. It's pretty funny. All right, so the first one's going to be copper. So aluminum's going to be this one right here. Right here. Unload. Grinch is S tier. Oh, I don't know if they had Grinch on there. It was like things like Christmas lights and Christmas carols and Christmas movies and candy and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It was pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. Unloading is done. Go. I think this is the first time I'm using this completed loop over here as well. Let's not ram into the giant stone. I think that was holding a summer sloop or a Mercer sphere or something. Okay. Watch out for the guy going the wrong way over there. God, who was that guy who drove that car? That guy must suck at driving. Alright, I'm going to have to do a second one of these eventually because I'm going to need to do a delivery of copper. But we're going to go check on our aluminum after I finish this. Check if our water's backed up. Because it seems like the aluminum's flowing pretty well, but who knows? Until I check it, who even knows? Okay, and loop closed. Beautiful. Chord menu, enable autopilot, F, and let's see if that works. Hopefully that worked. I think we definitely delivered stuff. Who was that dude? Take away his driver's license, yeah. He's a menace to society behind the wheel. Whoa, okay, that was weird. Alright, 25 seconds for the load time, because that definitely did not get a good load that last time. Alright, let's go check aluminum. Let's go check that the water's not backed up and screwing things up. And then we can actually work on getting copper delivered. Wow, Pastor Ann messed that up. It's fine. Look at this. Is really awesome, though. There's just trucks all over the place, trains delivering. This is so cool. I originally was just going to have belts everywhere, but having these trucks deliver stuff is really stinking cool. I like it. We should sing Cindy Lou Who song. Did Christmas change or just me? I don't know that song. Sorry. I got some wild driving skills. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Masterful flip. Was there a flip? Okay, that one's good. This is the aluminum one. That one's good. Alright, so it delivered a full stack of aluminum. Beautiful. Let's go check our aluminum mining. All that work when I could have just had a belt delivering aluminum, but... Planes, trains, and automobiles is the theme of this playthrough, so... Gotta use our planes, trains, and automobiles. Alright, let's go see. Let's go see if there's any backup. Coal's flowing, bauxite's flowing. These aren't backed up. That seems like a good sign to me. I see no water stuck in here. Is there any water stuck in the back one? I don't see any. Let's go check water underneath over here. This is full. But this is not full. So if this back here is not full, then it looks like we're looking pretty good. Is this pipe full? Yes. Are these pipes over full? They're full, but they're flowing at 600 a minute. If this is full, but the flow rate is low, it's just supplementing stuff. I think that's good. I think 55%. Strangely enough, this is still not getting water quickly enough, and I feel like it's just because liquid dynamics are so freaking weird in this game. Looking at 60% over here. This one's working at close to 100%. So weird. It's so weird to me that the water pipes below are full. But these aren't. It's so strange to me. I wonder if I can put a pump somewhere else that will be better. What if I put a pump at the beginning of the line supplying these? But I mean, how is that any different from the pump being over here? Because it feels like it's a head lift issue. And I don't understand. Maybe it's time to sink the water to a coal plant right next to it and belt over some coal. This is flowing at 600 a minute. I don't understand why it's not getting its 200 a minute. The 600 divided by 3 is 200. Yeah, I have coal. I'd have to upgrade the coal delivery a little bit. I'd have to figure out how much water a minute. 120, it'd be 360 water a minute. What does a coal power plant require? I really want this to work. And I feel like it should work. I mean, extra power is not bad, so it's not that I'm trying to avoid using power, but how many generators would it take to sink 120 water? Consumes 45 a minute. 120 times 3, 360. 8. I'd need 8 coal power plants. Your only guess is it's not the same level, which is dumb because the numbers say it should be fine. Yeah, I think it's just because fluid mechanics in this game are broken. They're just not consistent. The fluid... It doesn't make sense that this is not getting 200 per minute. Like using up the water slightly faster than it's getting it, which makes no sense. Why is this pipe's flow rate so low? Why is this not full at all times? Unless I'm not pumping up 240 to the buffer. Unless I am not pumping up 240 to the buffer. Well, this is, you know, it's only flowing when it needs some. This guy's basically doing 600 a minute. The pump won't push past the valve. You think that's the issue? Do you think the pump? What if I remove this valve and put the pump here? Do you think that would make a difference? If I put the pump here and the valve here to make sure it's flowing in the right direction? That could be an issue. I could try that. Let me put the valve here. You think it's the subfloor piping is what you think? Am I producing 240 downstairs? Water? Oh man, I got 300. I have 600 a minute. There's 600 a minute water being produced there. Being valved down to 240 a minute. I got plenty of water being supplemented. I got more than enough. You know what? I'm gonna use a tier 2 pump. Just because I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna see if that does anything for us. See if that does anything for us. Just gonna fill up more now. It's a little better. That blue ring on this pipe was making you concerned? Yeah, that is weird. It almost makes me feel like I need to put pumps on each of these pipes, which would make zero effing sense. Looking better. That is looking better. Maybe if I leave it now, maybe now it'll get caught up. My worry now is if it gets caught up there, then these are going to start backing up, because that's my worry. So maybe I leave it there with that pump there. I'm going to remove the other pump that I placed because it shouldn't be needed, I think. I don't think this pump should actually be needed. $600. This is now. It says it's flowing at 600 a minute now. I'm hoping that pump fixed the issue. I'm hoping that pump means these will be getting enough water now to run at 100%. The percentage is going up, so that seems good. I say as I check, and it's not. That's so weird. That is so stinking weird, man. This one at the end is the one running the best at 84%. So maybe as this pipe stays completely full, the other ones will. We'll come back and check it later again. And if I come back and it's not working, I'll do coal power. Every time a bell rings, a laborer gets his wings. Okay. So we moved the pump and changed the valve location. See if that does anything for us. When we come back, if it hasn't fixed it, if we're not closer to 100%, we'll just we'll change it up. We'll just sink the water into coal power. Another thing you can think of is that the buffer is the same level as the machines. Gravity might help better if it was higher. Yeah, that's true. We could put the buffer up higher. So maybe that's the last thing I'll try if it doesn't get fixed next time. Okay, are you set to unload? Yes, you were set to unload. This is going to be copper, so I needed a truck that delivers copper. I don't know if I have enough copper for this, but I know that my copper is going to be backed up where it's being used. So let me get truck for copper, and then we can get a couple factories built. And then we can go check aluminum again later. And try one last fix of raising the buffer. Behold the sacred chains and pillars. Our factory sure is extensive, though, isn't it? It's pretty crazy. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy, sexy, cool. Alright, copper. So I need a second copper delivery. So a new truck delivering copper. Is all of our copper backed up? That's a good sign. That means it'd be good to add another copper delivery. Let me wait for some trucks to go by so we have a bit of... I don't want to be placing this and then a copper truck comes and crashes. Ah, this might be our copper truck right here. Hopefully I only have one copper truck delivering right now. Can't remember if I have two or not. Feast your eyes on the Satisfactory. You don't like the subfloor byproduct pipes. For the pipes to have head lift, they have to be full, which means the byproduct has to back up. Subfloor byproduct pipes. So you want all of the pipes to be on the same level, is what it sounds like. So what am I doing? Transport truck. I guess that's something else I could try. I don't think any more of these guys are copper trucks, I think. Let's go quickly and find out. Start recording, load. Look at this long line of trucks waiting to go. It's cool. It's crazy. Crazy, sexy, cool. I don't know what that thing's bumping into. So buggy. I'll wait for this truck to go by. Alright. That is a throughput issue, huh? Well, maybe I can try to set up my pipes in a different way. It means I'd have to move all of my belts and splitters, which is why... I mean, I prefer, anytime I do piping, to do the pipes down, because that lets gravity help you move it, is what I thought. But it sounds like if I have it in line with the... If I have pipes in line with the refineries, maybe that's better. Alright, past Rand was driving really slow here. What the hell? Add some more truck stations. Well, if I add more truck stations, there's one truck station per train station. So if I had a truck station, I gotta add a train station. What is happening? I definitely never drove like this. I feel like my trucks are bugged. Or maybe when I programmed it, I was running behind another truck. I don't want to pass, because if I pass, I feel like that'll cause problems with future deliveries here. So, like I said before, I probably need to reprogram all of my trucks. They've gotten a little better as I've gone, I think. Oh my god. Autosave lag while trying to do this. Trucks are weird like that. With learnt pass, they never drive the same as you drove them. That is weird. UPS has nothing on the delivery drivers of the Satisfactory. Zero issues with unions, too. Okay. There's fire in the water. Huh? Alright. Well, there was a reason why I originally didn't plan to use trucks at all. And that reason is I was pretty sure they were buggy. But I will say it's pretty cool seeing these guys all do their deliveries, even if it's a little buggy. So, it's cool if buggy. Few times you caught your trucks in the swamp 100 meters beneath the base because they got so lost. They drove off the road, then teleported back later. Well, I mean, I have seen my trucks like look like they're hitting something and then flip over and stuff. It's like, I do remember one time, one of my trucks, one of those elephant bouncy things, underneath the road, flipped through the road and caused my truck to bump up, so. Like right there, what's happening there? What could you have possibly been bumping into there? That makes no sense. Alright, copper's I think the third one down over here. This guy right here. There we go. Whew. Oh, I need to speed this up, actually. Multiple trucks delivering. We need it to fill up the station quicker. That's the fastest belt I got now. Okay. Did I turn on self-driving? Thought I did. I did not. Alright. If you have two different trucks at this thing, does it... Actually, I don't know if it, if they all have the same loading time. Okay, well there's that. Buggy trucks aside, we should have the raw materials to start on our next two factories. Oh, our cables are not fully populated on that belt. Sounds like a problem for future, Rand. There's probably a bunch of old factories you gotta update with better belts and stuff now. Alright, so. Oh, and I probably need to fix... Nope, that's good. Okay, those guys are good. So the first factory is going to be the Al-Clad aluminum shenanigans. What are the foundations? Stairs. Okay, I don't want these to be the great. Be the green. So this will be I feel like this might need to be a little bit higher. We're gonna have a power line going through this factory. It's fine, it's fine. Do I need this to be a little bit higher? Let's go one more level higher, I guess, to make sure. Oh, was that weird? I feel like I just got pushed by something. Weird physics is what I got pushed by. Alright, so this factory is going to be... assembler factory. I think I can move this back a little bit. I think so. Yes. We can have this be the very entrance, I believe. Something like that. Do I want to move it over to the right even more? I want to move right. One more whole thing there. Something like that. And How many? 10 copper per minute and 30 aluminum per minute. And we have 540 aluminum currently. So this starts with 6. 6 times 30. So I could do, I think, an extension of this and do the modular thing here, I think. That'd make for 7 of these guys, because I'm definitely going to need a lot of these modular, a lot of these alclad aluminum sheets, I believe. Good. Hey, you did the math for me. Thanks, Mao Zedong. Appreciate it. Alright, so is that my math right? Will that be 7 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 7 times 2, so it'll be 14. That's going to be a lot. 14 times 30. That's actually going to use up most of my stuff. Not all of it. We'll have 120 left over. It doesn't leave me a lot for casings. 90 a minute. Leaves me very little for casing. So maybe I'd want to start off with not using the... I think I might start with just the 6. Until I get an aluminum upgrade. 30 times 6. Yeah. This will give me 30 times 6. It'll give me 180 a minute. So, man, the aluminum casings are expensive, aluminum-wise. So... Okay, let's get power set up. There. There. These are logistics like those leading up to the Battle of Kursk. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. Alright, so before I say that this power is wrong, let me make sure I am configured correctly. Okay, copy. Copy. Paste. 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 They all yellow. Very good. Alright. Are all the outputs set up correctly? They should be. Yes, they are. I'm going to want a dimensional... Oh, crap. I'm getting the bug where my hotkeys don't work again. Oh, my God. My hotkeys aren't working. Alright, station... There. Oh my God. My hotkeys aren't working. Anybody figured out a fix for the hotkeys not working? Maybe I gotta, like, say I'd delete something. If I do that and then press my hotkeys. No, hotkeys not working. Ah, jeez. So dumb. Full release, guys. No bugs. Full release. Full release. No bugs at all. Merger. Celestial Particle, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to stream. I don't want that one. The Mark III. Could be worse. Could be an Ubisoft game. Could also be worse that I'd be forced to play this on Epic Game Store, which is what it was when the game was early access. That sucked. I rage quit one of my playthroughs literally because the Epic Game Store lost my progress of 6 hours one time. So, you're right. It could be worse. Full release, no bugs. Sounds like it costs extra at the massage parlor. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Alright, so now just get the inputs, and this actually should just start up and give us the stuff we need. Let's go... I want to be able to walk around in here, so... One there. One there. How much do we need here? For a minute. Is it that 180? 30 times 6? Yeah, 180, so... Mark III belt. Hey! It's working! Okay. Bug resolved. Because reasons. Bug somehow resolved. Alright, that should be copper, or aluminum, actually. And then this one should be the copper. Beautiful. You have somehow amassed 338 games on Epic, and you have never once given them a single cent, and you never will. Well, Epic giveaways are a thing my brother always talks about. He'll say, hey, this is free on Epic Game Store. I'm like, great, I'm not touching Epic Game Store. After that one loss of 6 hours of progress, I've just kind of given up on ever giving Epic Game Store any more money or the time of day. I don't trust it anymore. Okay, copper, you get in here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we got Alclad aluminum sheets automated. Beautimous. So, I'm using 180. 540 minus 180. Not divided by. Minus 180. So I have 360 aluminum technically available for the casings. The casings. I guess I'll put this factory right here. Alright, this is a constructor factory, so... see how we orientate this guy. Base floor modular. So here's the base floor. Do I need extra room on the front? Yes, I do. Okay, so that should be good right there. I said 360 available. That is not gonna be very many constructors, I'm pretty sure. 360 divided by 90. Yeah, that's 4. So this has 6, and I only will be able to run 4 of them, but that's fine. I won't delete them because we can. This will be expandable as needed. Copy. Paste. 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 Paste and paste. You redeem all of the free games on Epic Store because you're led to believe that each redemption costs them money. You don't plan on playing any of the games, so you literally do it just to spite Epic Games. All right, well done, well done. Maybe they accept payment for the Unreal Engine in game keys now, huh? Interesting. That'd be a way to save them money, probably. I guess. Epic Games are the same people that do the Unreal Engine? I'm not sure if I knew that or not. I probably knew that. Okay, let's just get this wall set up for now. Power. Hope you've got a license for that pokey stick, lad. Oh man, if I don't have a license for this, then you definitely don't want to know about my license for this. This is a freaking fully automatic right there, boy. Boy! This placement's a little awkward. Okay. Oh, I didn't set up wall power on this guy. Okay, this time I plugged it in. It's red. Okay, I haven't plugged in on the outside, though. Okay, did you turn all yellow? Good, power line's working. If they need 90 a minute, are you going to upgrade the in-feed belts? Yes, I am. Epic Games are the people who developed Unreal and Unreal Tournament games. Okay. I feel like probably most of the money they make now anyway is through all the Unreal stuff. And not through any game development or anything. Okay. So. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. 90 a minute means we need tier 2s for the inputs. Tier 2. Tier 2s are 120 minute inputs. Fully semi-automatic AR-15s with bump stocks are fine. But that little weed whacker, though, you need a permit for that. All right, so 60 a minute output is a tier 1 belt, so that's fine. Okay, so that should all be good. Now we just need inputs. Right here. There. And actually, 360 a minute. The tier 4 belt would have been fine, wouldn't it? That's fine. Tier 5 belts, I'm going to get used to using these all the time. All right. That should be casing starting up. Whew, that is flying. It's flying. Love it when these things start doing their thing. Like Valve, they figured out better ways to earn money than making games. Valve sells games, Epic sells engine. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Alright, so we need an output, and we need to get these. Put into our dimensional thingy. I don't love the way I lined up my this factory type, but I built it when I was on a smaller blueprint, so oh well. Alright, aluminum casings. There they go. Sand fluctuators. Can I make those right now? I only need 7. Wrong thing. I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. There. Merger. There. There. All right. And that's a GG cookie time. We got aluminum casings and aluminum, whatever those things are called, automated. Beautiful. BAUT full. Alclad aluminum sheets. I want all of these because those are going to be used for my tier 5 belts all the time. Awesome. Okay. Now what do we want to do? I should probably go check my aluminum again. Because the next thing to do is unlock new stuff. Because those are the 2 main starting items for aluminum. So we're good on that. What is this? That's crude oil right there. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. I have extra oil once I get the... whatever it is called, pressurizer or whatever that lets you do that. These are some big old trees. We need to go flush the toilets, that's right. We've been hanging out by the porta potties because we wanted to make sure these toilets were getting flushed correctly. Ooh, this is flowing. Ooh, that looks like a good sign. 100%! We fixed it! That pump moving and something else that we did must have fixed it. Except this one's at 70%, but it's not getting bauxite fast enough. Now that's interesting. This should be getting 600 a minute. Did I not upgrade this? Lift. $200 a minute. We should be mining well over 600 a minute. Well, actually, we should be mining exactly 600 a minute, shouldn't we? 600 a minute. There must be a bottleneck somewhere. Where is the bottleneck? Is there not a bottleneck? And it's just because... You think it's tier 4 in front of the belt? I thought I just checked that, I thought. Turning yellow. That's just because I'm trying to place on top of that. That should be all tier 5. And that should be a Mark 5 lift. Is there... I wonder if there's right inside of there, like, one tier something belt. Let me replace that. See what that does. And I probably just grab some bauxite that I don't want. So the only thing that should be slowing this down, well, it's not the water, it's the bauxite not getting here fast enough. Okay, now I think I think maybe there was like single tiny belt inside of this that was slowing it down or something. I did replace the tier 4? Okay, good. I couldn't tell, but... So these should be all at 100% now. 99%. Oh no, now the water's not keeping up. Damn it. Oh, we fixed the bauxite and the water's broken again. Oh, what a delicate, annoying balance. Balancing aluminum sucks, it really does. I thought I fixed it. Checking that my water's not backing up. There's a little water in there. That's a little worrying, actually. I mean, this water's full. It's not. Okay, these aren't full. Okay, so it should be fine. That's not full. But these ones hopefully are. Yeah, that one's full. Should be flowing at 600 a minute. Alright, well. What did I say last time? I was gonna raise the fluid buffer. Let's try raising the fluid buffer, because all I gotta do is fix the pipe and raise the fluid buffer to do that. So, I even have a tier 2 pump down there that shouldn't cause any issues. So let's do that. I don't know if it's needed, and I don't know if it'll help, but while we're here, might as well do it. Oh wait, no, actually I want a half slab here. Half slabs over there. Okay. Half slab on my bar right there. Okay. With the upgraded belt, won't the water need to balance out again? Maybe. It might. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the input for this. And the buffer should start clearing out slowly as it introduces new water needed there. So while that's clearing out, I will apparently not have a long enough pipe. I know there's a wall thing if I can just get it to go there. Go. Alright, let's check if this pump has enough head lift for that. If I mouse over it, will it show me? Wow, that ended up not being straight. It's fine. Alright, let me just do this so I can check it. H. It does not quite reach. So if I were to put it about here. Still does not quite reach. Do I have enough head lift to go a little bit higher or no? What the hell? That one goes even worse. Oh, that's a Mark 1. So it'd make it if it got to there. The question is, will the water get to there? Is this pipe full? That pipe is full. I don't want to do 2 pumps is what I'm trying to get at here. Right. There, looks good. Alright, let's see if that works. Now you're slowly emptying out. You are slowly filling. Or do you have 600 a minute coming in here? Yes, okay. So that will work. Now we replace this pipe here. This valve here. This pipe here. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. What is it? R-E-R. There it is. That's fine, that's fine. Let's go with that one. And then we valve this. $240 a minute. There. Okay, we'll see if that makes a difference. With this getting enough water, and I'm probably going to have to come back and check it again. This entire stream is going to be me coming back to check this friggin' aluminum build the entire time, I swear. So, we fixed the bauxite. That was apparently not coming in fast enough, so all these should be full of bauxite. Let's make sure of that. Full of bauxite. Full of bauxite. The water, you're at 90%. You're at 71%. You're at 65. We're gonna have to probably wait for the water to balance out. And if it doesn't balance out, I think I give up the next time and sink the excess water in coal power. You think this will flatten out? We'll see. We'll find out. We'll come back later and see. This guy, I'm just gonna leave this water here. It's extra water in case we need it at some point. Okay. So, let's go back, and now that we got alclad aluminum sheets, it's time to see what new stuff we can unlock. One of the reasons I was feeling like the game was getting so grindy before we unlocked Tier 4 was I just didn't have anything else I could unlock until we completed, say, Tier 4, Phase 4. So now we have more tech to unlock. Is always fun. One of the most fun things to me about games like this is unlocking a new tier of research and stuff. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to check why my cables aren't being created fast enough. I probably don't have enough copper. I might need to do a steamed sheets or steamed copper, pure copper upgrade or something. All right. So yeah, we can just do all this. We can do hover pack, sure. All right, so I need motors, heavy modular frames, and computers. Motors, computers, and where are the heavy modular frames? Right. There. Well, bam! Hover pack! I can't remember if hover pack's any good or useful, to be honest.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections, and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
So this is the one that's really good if you're near power, you can float all the time, which solves the issue that Math Champ was talking about a lot previously, where you couldn't float and get a bird's eye view, but you have to be near power. It's OP for building in the base, yeah. If my aluminum water situation doesn't work off stream, work of stream to put the pipes on machine level. Okay, work off stream to put the pipes on machine level and report back later. I think I'm not going to worry about that anymore. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to swap to something else. I'm gonna do the power thing. All right, I really want the hazmat suit, which 50 gas filters we're gonna have to make. Okay. That means I need a lot of mycelium, I think. Mycelium and coal to make all those. Thankfully I got coal right here. Or maybe it's not mycelium. It might be something else. Fabric, which does require mycelium. Okay, so I need 2 times 100. I need 200 fabric. And it's a 1-to-1 ratio with mycelia. So I need a crap load of mycelia. There are bushes around here I can chop down for mycelia. I think. Can I chop down these guys, or can I only blow these guys up? I think I can only blow up these things. There we go. I do grab mycelia for that. Okay. Did I say math champ again? Damn it, Madman, I'm sorry. I feel like we've said math on stream so many times lately that my brain just goes to math lately. And Math Champ is like never here anymore. He like stopped by once and my brain has now just equated you two in my brain for some reason. Yes, math on stream not even once, except when we do it all the time. Okay, this, I can't chop that down, it's too big. Okay. Giggity, that's what she said. You also think the pink trees up top might have mycelia. Okay, I might have to go up there, because there's not many left of these. I've either blown up a lot of these or cut them down. I feel so embarrassed that I would call you the wrong name, Madman. Couple more of these guys over here. It's fine, it's fine. Nuclear next. I think we're pretty darn far from nuclear. Although maybe it's in the tier above the one I'm working on, I'm not sure. Okay. 61. Okay, we almost have enough. Oh, there's just a frickin' thing right here. Nice. Mercer sphere. A mycelium sphere. A madman sphere. Okay, looks like I've cut down most of anything that can give me mycelia down here, I believe. Although there's a cave over here. I wonder if there's mycelia I can get from this cave. There probably is. Can I chop this stuff? Yeah. Yeah, that gives me a little bit. Not much, but some. You wish you could be a champ at math? Sadly, you suck at it? Me too. Me too. Why else would you get a hazmat suit? To mine uranium. Well, I would like to be able to pick up uranium without dying, so... There's a bug you read about? Okay, that's enough 200. That's enough. Let's see what I put out. Some people said all the Mercer spheres reappeared with the latest update. I did hear about that. I don't think that's the case for me, but maybe some of them have reappeared because on my road over there, there was a little thing holding a Mercer sphere and it wasn't back. But maybe some of mine have. I think as I've been running around, there have been Mercer spheres just floating. And if they're just floating, that probably means the support that they're supposed to have maybe did stay gone, but the Mercer sphere reappeared. So that might actually be something that happened. Okay, so how many do I need here? Hazmat, select. Oh, I only need 50, not 100. I don't know why I thought I needed 100. But we'll have plenty. What can we make biomass from? Leaves. Normally they're in these little rock triangle formations, yeah. And a bunch of those disappeared. Or something, I'm not sure. I'm gonna make extra of these because it's just good to have extras of these. Okay, that's good. Double, double, Mercer, Mercer, Sphere, Sphere, deal, deal. Yay! Oh, wait. Maybe I did need 200 fabric to make 100 of the filters. Was it 2 fabric per filter? Now I can't even remember. So I'll just make a bunch and we'll see if we have enough or not. I think it's only 1 fabric per filter. I've got wood. I've got plenty of stuff. Giggity. Oh, you're making a immature joke. Got it, got it. How many of these can I make? Actually can't make. Well, what am I going to run out of? It is 2 fabric per, so okay, I do need to make some extra fabric if I want to have extras of these, which I kind of do. I'll make some more while the thing's doing its liftoff thingy. So I need the aluminum thingies we just made. These guys. And 500 quick wire. Alright. Send those off. Beautiful. And I still have 14 filters. I'm okay with that many.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity.
I know, I'm lazy.
I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Thanks, Ada. Do they make my hips look fat, though? That's the real question. Am I interested in the alt fabric recipe? I don't think so. I have a bunch of recipes just sitting here, though. I was looking for the aluminum stuff. Electrode circuit board. Automated miner. Why would anybody want that? Tempered copper ingot. What do I have here? It just sitting in queue here. Compacted steel, fused quartz, charcoal, canister, molded beams. I wonder if this one would be worth doing. I just did the one that's 90 steel casings. This might be a lot more efficient with my aluminum, but uses more copper. The alt fabric felt required to you. Alt fab is just a MAM. Oh. This one? The synthetic polyester fabric? Do I have polymer resin? Polymer resin? I don't. I don't have any of that as a side product right now, do I? I probably should do that, huh? I'm not going to do it yet because I don't feel the need for it yet. But I'll have to remember that that's a thing that I might need to do at some point. Automated miner is nice because you can set it up to go to Dimensional Depot and then always have miners when you get to a node you want to mine. I mean, that saves me 10 seconds. I'm okay with not using it if to cost me 10 seconds. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, what's the last thing? This guy. This one I can do as soon as they're back, actually. I'm just going to go grab 1,000 plastic instead of pulling it from the Dimensional Depot. Yes, automate for an hour to save 10 seconds. It's completely worth. That's the automation station way. Curious about why these cables. I'm going to follow these cables back to the source and see what's screwing them up. Ah, it is my wire. It's my wire not making fast enough. Backed up on one side, but not the other. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I'll have to fix that eventually. I don't think it's slowing down anything too important. There's a lot of things that need to be optimized for my factory, I think, so. Oh my gosh, I have no... Okay, I do have some extra. There. Good thing I made all these extra things. We have a nice big backlog here. Okay. All that plastic being used for computers or other stuff or something. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I can grab computers and the other things from my dimensional depot. Okay, and then computers. Oh my god, I can't type. 200. And what's the other thing? Alpha aluminum sheets 200, which I have on me, but I'll want more of those. I have no idea what alclad means. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life except in this video game, so not quite sure. We're just unlocking all these milestones. Click, 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 boom! That's the, kind of the upside of my expandable, modular, overdone, factory design, I guess. So that's cool. All right, so that is Tier 7 done.
Milestone
cool.
reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Alright, we actually could do nuclear power once we get, I think it's radio control units or something. Oh gosh, I don't know what those 50 things are there. I should make the hazmat suit though. 50 fabric, okay. Alright, well, looks like I do need to make a ton more fabric. 50 fabric. What do I need? I need the biomass. My overbuilding last phase is paying off now, yeah. Alclad is a corrosion-resistant aluminum sheet formed from high-purity aluminum surface layers metallurgically bonded, rolled onto high-strength aluminum alloy core material. Okay. Did you miss that I got hover pack? You did, and I actually need to make that as well. Probably no reason to know that unless you're in metallurgy, yeah. Well, I don't know, like an electrical engineer working with high something materials, high electrically reactive wires or something. It's so simple. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows what alclad is. God, you've never heard of that? Noob. Such a noob. I'm going to make all this fabric. This will unlock the hazmat suit. Then we can make the jetpack, which I think is worse for traveling around, but is better for in-base building when you're around power lines. Probably for corrosive fluids. Yeah, that's probably true. Sounds plausible. Okay. All right, hazmat suit. Do I have an open space to wear this? I do. Ba-bam! How do I look? Don't know. What's third person? Anybody know? Probably a button for third person. I have no idea what it is. Oh my god, photo mode. This window will not appear in the photo. I did not know you could do this. Okay. Get run over a truck is third person view. True. Let's go do it. Where are you, trucks? Come run over me. I need to see if I look good in my new hazmat suit. Come on and hit me! I can't control my camera to look at myself, though. Okay, I don't actually know if I look any different. Okay. Alright, well, hazmat suit is great. I think you still take damage while holding radioactive material, though. I think. But at least you can get closer to it and you take damage slower or something. Where's the hover thingy? Hover pack. I can just make it. Beautiful. Stop trying to hit me and hit me! I am Morpheus. Beautiful. And then we can swap it out here, right? Nice. Oh, wait. Are there filters for the... iodine infused filters. Crap. And those use my other filters. Okay. Well, let me make a bunch of these. Just have like 10 of each, I guess. I forgot that they use another type of filter. Completely forgot. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so now I can just float wherever. I can float. See, Madman? You can float wherever you want. Oh, wait, is there a battery now? Like, if you go away... Interesting. So there's like a charged battery, too. So if I'm by a power line, I charge it. And if I get out of range, we have a little bit of time. I forgot all the ins and outs of how this thing worked. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really helpful for in-base building, for sure. This needs to exist much earlier, you think, huh? Did I see that released a big update for Enshrouded? I did. I watched a couple videos about it. Right after we finished, I watched Force Gaming talk about it. This needs to exist earlier, or there needs to be a drone for building. So it doesn't work if you're near power lines. It has to be near a power outlet thingy. Okay. So, nuclear power, we need 50 of something, and I have no idea what that thing is. What is that thing? Supercomputer. Wow, that is not what I think supercomputers used to look like. Computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. Man, before I go into that, I probably need to go back and upgrade some of my previous builds, because like currently my plastic is not looking good. High-speed connectors, AI limiters, and computers are probably fine because I'm using them for very little. But I'm quite sure my plastic is having issues. Pro tip, to quickly change packs, tab, hashtag tab, where number is the spot the jetpack is in your inventory, at the top of your inventory. There's a number here? Or... I didn't know there were numbers assigned to these. That seems like important information that I wish they would have given me before. Okay. I just can't use my sort button because then it doesn't work. Oh. Wait, it does. If I leave and come back, does it still work? Okay, I don't know why that's working. Tab 1 tab. Okay. It works now even if I guess maybe there's an equipment shortcut number assigned here. Or something. Maybe it's this slot, maybe not that slot. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if I'm ready for supercomputers yet. Am I? Do I want to do radio control units first? What are radio control units used for? Something I probably will need. If you have food inventory, that's in front of the icon for your pack, then it'll be tab 2, etc. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. That is a cool tip. I did not know about that. Yeah, drones. I never found a lot of use for the drones, but you know what? I'm using trucks that I haven't used in the past, and I'm way more using trains, so maybe I should try to make use of drones this run. So, alright, let's get radio control units automated. They're not too bad. What are they? They're aluminum casings, which we just got done. Crystal oscillators, which we've had done, and computers, which we've had done. So, it's gonna be it's gonna be just like our last build where we get a bunch of belts springing stuff over. This guy's full yet? No, not even close. Not even close to filling those guys up. Drones might be good for uranium with an off-site build. Drones are better now. They changed the fuel they use. Okay, okay. That's cool. Yeah, didn't they used to use like batteries or something really ridiculously difficult to make use of? Alright. I feel like I'm already running out of factory space again, to be honest. So I don't really have room out here unless I do a long, skinny factory along the edge. Man, where am I gonna expand to next? Run out of room unless I expand upwards, which might be difficult for trucks to be still used. I really needed to build this factory somewhere with more space, it feels like. I guess I have a space out along here. Yeah, space out here, I guess. You didn't make a single battery in your playthrough, you just realized? Yeah. Alright, I guess right here is probably where I want to build my next factory. I'm moving materials between one factory to another. How tall does this need to be? Maybe like that. Will this work, or do I need to be taught higher? I need to be higher. Problem is, if I go too much higher, I'm moving backwards here. I've now taken up space where I wouldn't be able to expand this. Unless I go vertical, which I could go vertical, I guess, if I need to expand this. Yeah, I really I'm feeling the crunch of space. The space crunch, you might say. No, nobody would say that, Rand. Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, what did that show? New. Blender. Blends fluids together, combines them with solid parts in a wide variety of processes. I'm pretty sure this is very useful for better fuel builds, if I remember correctly. Did I unlock anything else new or crazy here? Hypertube wall supports. I probably did that in the awesome store at some point. Okay. Blueprints. Manufacturer. Left side. So I think this is good. Right there. Sorry, bro. You are in the way. Oh, I'm out of nobelisks. I'm just gonna float everywhere now. Once you get this jetpack, you just float everywhere. That's the rule. Once you get this jetpack, it's just floating everywhere. I should be able to just make a bunch of these because... Well, I can make a bunch of black powder, I guess. You thought you saw that I didn't want to irradiate my main base build with nuclear, but be able to fly in the nuclear pasta. Does nuclear pasta cause irradiation? It's probably good to not irradiate your base. It's probably a good plan. Make like 50 of these guys. If you irradiate your base, you'd probably be going through iodine filters all the time, I'm guessing. Which could be expensive or annoying to do. Unless you like automated them or something. Everybody wants Spider-Man powers. Yeah, that's totally how that works. That's totally how that works. Beautiful. Okay. Explode these guys. Very good. Okay, now I can manufacture a right side. H. I think that's lined up. Yes. Alright, beautiful. Just bring in trainloads of uranium. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Uranium never killed anybody, except that it did. In Factory, you can now fly as well. We get a mech suit with thrusters. That's cool. That sounds really cool. But they copied that from Satisfactory, though. Says the Satisfactory Andy. I think is the term that's for people who say that kind of stuff. Yeah, like that. Alright, got any power lines around here? Right around here. You bought Space Age and realized you're probably 50 hours away from even starting to experience it? Yeah. That's one reason why I'm not in like a hurry to do the Factorio. I mean, obviously, I got plenty to do in Satisfactory, so no rush, but it feels like it's something you do after you get nuclear power, which nuclear power and rockets was the end game previously. So it's like you have to get to the end game of original Factorio to even probably be able to experience Space Age or whatever it's called. So I'm sure I'll eventually check it out. I'm just not in a rush with my Satisfactory current playthrough, so. Okay, so this is for radio control units first. Makes a funny automatic leapfrog jump up if a train goes at you in high speed, so they're no longer just running you over. Aw, it's too bad. They should run you over. Alright, 40 casings per minute, 1.25 crystal oscillators, and 2.5 computers. Man, it feels like I need a... I think I might create a centralized place where I keep track of how many I'm making of everything. I kind of hate that I need to do this, but I also kind of really want to do this because every time I make another item, I want to know how many it takes. So I think, chat, I think it might be time for some housekeeping. I think I need a centralized recording, because that's probably going to let me know why I'm not making enough cables and how many, what upgrades I need to make to past factories for future factories. I think it's time. It's not an improvement to make people no longer able to be run over. Alright, so a command central is what we need. Central command. Where do I have room to just put a bunch of walls? I kind of want to do it on the inside of the pyramid, to be honest. Although this is kind of my central command over here. I wonder, could I fit all this stuff inside the pyramid? Make the inside of my pyramid where I have my, what is this called? Hub, equipment workshop, ma'am, awesome shop. I feel like I should make that the inside. The big board needs some shiny columns. Yeah, definitely. Let me go see. We have room on the inside of this place. I started, with it, tab 1 tab. I started like a, you know, a storage area so I can bring in all the items for the, whatchamacallit, Space Needle guy. Do I have room in here to actually make a command central? And how would I go about doing it? One thing I don't want to do is cover these up, because I think I'm going to eventually want to put stuff in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys here. Do that, and then place these so I know I don't want... If I build my command center in here, I want to not cover these up. So I'm going to set these up for Future Ran. This is Future Ran's info. Future Ran, don't cover these up. I should look at how big a sign I want for each item to figure this out, you think? Yeah. Okay, I only have one ramp that gets me up here. I set up a bunch of other ramps, and they don't really get me up there. Actually, I think maybe 2 ramps will get me up here. Will this one get me up here? Yeah, this one lets me get me up there. 2 of these ramps won't get me up there. This one is just blocked, I think. So I can get rid of this ramp. And then this one I think is also blocked. Yeah. Let's not have a ramp that doesn't work. And let's see here. I feel like we could do something really cool with this command center idea. So kind of that side, maybe that corner we leave open for delivering things to our Space Needle guy. And maybe I can make this corner my command center. I have this long, straight wall, but it's at an angle. I don't know if I could put signs on an angled wall or not. Let me see. Oh, I can. Okay. So I could have this wall be one long wall of telling me what's on my factory. Let me see here. Lag and break time, okay. You know what I want? I want foundation. I think it's the up corner coated concrete. Let's do what I want it to do. No, I think it might be down corner then. Down. Inverted up corner. This is what I want. So I could make this like a long wall of recording what all of my things are here. Get rid of that and that. And this could be my wall of my command center wall. What's a way that we could do to make it look really good? And which signs do we want to use for this? I've been using the biggest sign here. What about display sign? I feel like I want to just use the biggest sign. Like, we have so much space. And how would I want to organize it, I guess, would be the question. Maybe if I use smaller signs, it'd be better because I could see everything easier. What's the smallest sign look like? Label sign. Like, what's the very first thing we make? Like, iron plates. Select icon. And 90 per minute. What does that look like? Do I like small signs or do I like big signs? Or do we like something in between? Label sign for... Oh, they have wider. That's how that works. Interesting. Interesting. So that's how that works. What's display sign? Display sign looks like that. I haven't ever actually looked at all the different signs. Okay. Portrait sign I've seen. What about square sign 2 meter? I like the size of that one. Oh, this one is only... You can't put any words on this one. So that's what display means. A square sign. Interesting. Okay, so what I could do is a square on top of a label sign. That might actually look the best and might be easiest to see. So it'd be something like... Something like that. Where we go like... what if it's a lot? Like 10,220. 1020 a minute. Will that still fit on there? Yeah, I think I like that. Some of them have layouts too if you want to find a fit. I definitely know they have emission strength, glossy. What does all that do? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I don't know if I like the glossy or not. Matte. I think I like the matte better. Interesting. Okay, okay. I think I want to do something like this. This is going to take a little bit of time, and it is time for our final break. So I'm going to GG cookie time on unlocking the hoverboard. And if I can have one... I can AFK and float if I'm by a power line. So here, let me AFK and float. Find a good AFK and float position here, and we'll work on trying to figure that out after the break, because I'm probably gonna have to write a bunch of stuff down. This is probably gonna be kind of a pain. Housekeeping is never fun, but y'all enjoy this beautiful view of the junction, and have a cookie, have a snack, or have a, you know, share or ad time. And we come back, we'll do some housekeeping. But y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.